Let's go. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. This is how I get ready, by the way. This is how I get ready. Let's go. Go. What's quack-a-lackin'? First off, shout out to anyone who tapped into this video to see if it was upside down. You are incredible and I love you. Thank you for tapping in. You're amazing. I've been shaking some things up lately, so I thought I would just put out another quick video just to document some of the things that I've been doing in case it is something that some of you want to try. Let me just first say that if you are listening to these gurus that tell you don't tell people about your video, keep it a secret, stop listening to these people. Stop listening to these people. As someone who has decades of experience in branding and marketing, I can tell you that that is the stupidest advice that anyone could possibly give you. And what it is that one person put out a video saying this originally, and it just happened to get picked up and pushed by the algorithm, and it went viral because it was a message that resonated with the people who watched it, whether it was true or not. And then the other guru saw this video go viral, so they all just start copying it without really giving any thought or credence to whether or not the information that they give you is valid. And they'll make it sound good. They'll tell you that, so for example, if you tell your family they're not going to watch, they're going to click off after 30 seconds. What? What kind of family do you have? My mom is the first person to watch every one of the videos on Quackers World, and in fact at this point they just come up and play on her television automatically. As soon as the video goes live, she sees it. And she doesn't just watch it alone, she watches it on the television with other family members there gathered watching it. My Aunt Robin down in Kansas sometimes watches my videos at work with her coworkers. So even though on the counter it only reflects one view to me, that's a room full of people that's seeing that video every time. So these people that tell you don't let anyone know about your videos are just idiots. Your coworkers. I've seen so many people say that your coworkers aren't your friends. Are you kidding me? My coworkers have been some of my first, earliest, and biggest supporters. They love to come up to me at work and tell me about what they thought of my latest video. So they're watching my videos. The guys down at the BP gas station, I told them about my channel. You know what? After they watched my Pipestone National Monument video, they went out there to see Winnewissa Falls for themselves. And then after I went back and I made the downtown Pipestone video, they went to see downtown Pipestone for themselves. And that's like really incredible to know that I had something to do with them going to see this amazing, incredible town that I really love. So don't listen to these people. What they're basically telling you is to open a store, black out the windows, don't put up a sign, don't put up any hours, and just hope that once in a while someone will stumble through randomly, and that maybe that will lead to other people like that person stumbling in randomly. And that's just some BS crap advice. It really is. So now that I've gone on that little tangent, that little tirade, and if you disagree, let me know in the comments, because I know a lot of people subscribe to this theory. But I'm telling you, as someone who has decades of experience in branding and marketing, this is one of the stupidest things that you could be doing. Just don't do it. Don't listen to these people. If someone's giving you that advice, the best thing you can do is click do not recommend channel and just cut them out entirely, because they're giving you really bad advice. But anyway, let me back it up a little bit. I want to say it was back in June, I did the video with the Cathedral Historic District. I did. Cathedral Historic District. I brought you guys along on this channel and made a behind the scenes video for that. I really enjoy doing the behind the scenes videos, because I know there are going to be people who see this channel who are thinking about vlogging for themselves, but they have trouble just picking up and pushing record. And I just want them to see how easy it is, and see that I have fun when I'm out doing these things. And so that's why those videos are important to me. And I made the backstage video, or that's what I call it, is backstage, because that used to be the channel name. I made the behind the scenes video for the Cathedral Historic District. And at one point during that behind the scenes, I talked about how I'm thinking about taking down the quackersworld.com website, because I had set this website up to have a place to put my photography. But ever since I started the YouTube journey, I've kind of just abandoned it. I hadn't updated it even one time since then. Hadn't even color graded photos unless they were something I wanted to put up as a community post here on YouTube. And so I didn't see the point in having that website I think I'm going to turn around and head back towards where I parked because it's going to be getting dark before long. But anyway, so I wasn't using it, and I thought that at this point, what I really want is for anyone who encounters that website to use it as a means of bypassing them into YouTube, passing them over, right? So, and if that's going to be the intention of it, then I might as well just have the whole URL just point directly into the YouTube account. And so back at the Cathedral Historic District, I had not yet decided. I was just thinking about, that's an option. Do I just keep the website up and use it for future purposes? Maybe I could do some written blog posts that could feed into the channel or things of that nature. Or do I really just take it down and have it direct straight into the YouTube? And that's what I ended up doing. I did that a few weeks ago. And so now if you go to your web browser and you type in quackersworld.com, it's going to take you straight into the YouTube. But that's just the start. That's just the start, because I've done some other things to build on top of this and compound it, and I'm going to continue to. But I want to let you know what I've done so far, because I think some of you might want to emulate this strategy yourself. First off, is the link doesn't just go to the Quackers World YouTube. It passes them to the Quackers World YouTube, and it presses the subscribe button for them. It does. It does. Now, they have to confirm it, but it's at least puts the decision to them right off the bat as soon as they get to the channel. Do you want to subscribe, yes or no? Right there, choice clear as day. Can't put it up any better. And so how I did this, and I will put the actual code on the bottom of the screen, because I'm out in the field. I don't have my notes with me, so I don't want to say the wrong code. And in fact, I might say the wrong code. So just in case, I'm going to put the correct code down on the bottom of the screen here. But what you do is at the end of your profile. So for example, mine is youtube.com/@quackersworld. At the end of that, you put question mark, subscribe, underscore confirmation equals 1. Subscribe underscore confirmation equals 1. And you apply that into the URL. And what that does is that has the web browser send a message to the server side. It sends a message over to the server side that tells the server that what you are requesting is for them to pull up that page and also present the subscription confirmation box with option 1 highlighted, with option 1 being the yes. So then what happens is, instead of getting directed to your page, they get directed to your page and the pop-up box comes up. Do you want to subscribe? And the yes button is automatically highlighted to draw their attention directly into that. And so I think that doing it that way, anyone who comes into the channel through that way is far more likely to subscribe, in my opinion. And I know that there's a little bit of risk associated with this, because there will be some people that get put off by that, or who think it's a joke or a hack, or who knows what they might think. So, but I think that those people are going to be in the minority. I think most people are going to 50-50, they're either going to click yes or they're going to click cancel. But even if they click yes and or click cancel and continue on to the channel and watch a video, having already been presented with that option, it will be more in the forefront of their mind. So I think that there is still a higher probability, a higher likelihood that they will then click subscribe from within one of the videos, even if they didn't respond to that initial prompt. So I would suggest that you do this as well. Just go buy yourself a domain. You don't have to attach a website to it. Just set it to forward to your YouTube and use this code at the end. Now, one caveat is, if you are linking it to a link that already has question mark and some code at the end, say for example, you're passing through to a video link and you want to, or a playlist link, and you want to use this code, then the question mark and some other code is already there. In that case, use the same code, but replace the question mark at the beginning with an ampersand. That's all you have to do, and you'll get the same result. But if it's just a base link, like a link to your YouTube profile, and there's no question mark, just at the end, question mark, subscribe underscore confirmation equals 1. Bam, you got it. So then what did I do from there to play off of that? to play off of that, a couple of things. The first one is the cool one. Check this out. If I can get one out of my pocket, I want to show you this. This is cool. Check this dude out. I made these stickers. I had already designed these to advertise the website beforehand. But now it's even better because it's advertising that YouTube link with the confirmation prompt already done up for them, right? And I had thought about business cards. I know a lot of people do business cards. But the problem with that is that what happens if you give someone a business card is it gets put away and forgotten about until eventually one day it gets rediscovered and thrown in the trash. And that's what happens with them. If you give someone a sticker, especially one that looks cool and fun like that, then they're going to keep it. They're going to show it to other people. More importantly, they're going to stick it somewhere. And when they stick it somewhere, other people are going to see it. For example, I've given these things away to people at work. And one guy put one on his car. One person put it on their phone. 3 or 4 people put it on their laptop at work. So every time they go to a meeting, someone else is seeing this. So that's the thing, is people stick them somewhere and it will get seen by more people. In fact, I've stuck them on my car. I got this little small window in the back that I don't use, can't even see when I'm driving. So I put one on each side on that glass. So everywhere I park, whoever is on either side of me has a chance to see it. And believe me, this thing pops and stands out. It does, especially with that purple hair. It stands out, and under normal circumstances, I would never want this on my car. I wouldn't, but in this case, I do. I want it to stand out. I want people to notice it and their eyes to get drawn to it. So that's one thing, is the stickers. I've gone up with the stickers. So now I've got the domain points to the YouTube channel. That link forwarding loads a subscription confirmation. I've got these stickers that I'm handing out to direct people to this link. And so far, I would say out of about probably 60 stickers I've given away, I pulled in about 15 subscribers out of that. And that's just handing them out to people at work. When I start handing them out while I'm out vlogging to people who see me vlogging and who would probably be interested in trying to look up and find the video that they watched me make, I will have a much higher response rate with that. So yeah, that's the plan. But then beyond that, I did something else, because before I did YouTube, I did a lot of stuff on Google Maps / Google Places. Working towards my master badges for master reviewer, master photographer, and master director, which is videos. And I'm pretty close to the master level on these. Not quite, but I'm pretty much there. And for example, what I've noticed is, if you say the photography badge, right now I'm an expert photographer. I have exceeded all of the criteria except for the volume of photos. You need to upload 1,000 photos, and so far I've uploaded about 738. So all I have to do is upload a couple of hundred more photos, and I have that badge locked in, right? But what I've noticed is when I was at the point of having 721 photos uploaded to Google Places, these photos had received more than 2.25 million views. And I was thinking about that, because I should have watermarked all of those photos, because you're allowed to do that on Google Places. It is within the terms of service. You are allowed to apply a watermark to your photos as long as it does not take up more than 10% of the image. And sometimes there might be a moderator who in error removes the photo because of that, but it is within the policy and you are allowed to do it. And if I had watermarked the Quackers World quackersworld.com domain on all of those photos, that's 2.25 million chances of someone seeing that and clicking through. So I've already started doing that. It's starting with photo 722, and I think I'm up to 738 right now. I started putting the nice, bold quackersworld.com watermark on the bottom of every one of those photos. And you better believe, if the first 721 photos got 2.25 million views, then it stands to reason that the next 721 photos are going to also get 250,000 views. And even if it's only 1% of those people come through to the link, that's still a couple of thousand people coming in. It's nothing to dismiss when it's not costing me anything. I'm already uploading these photos anyway, right? What does it take me to add that watermark to it? 10 or 15 seconds? Yeah, so it would be foolish of me to not do that. So that's where we're at right now. I've got the domain pointing to a subscription confirmation link, and I've got the stickers, and I'm gonna roll really hard into Google Places for the next few hundred photos and see how this all culminates. Unfortunately, I don't think that there is a way within the YouTube analytics for me to measure how many subscribers I get through this method. It does very good at telling you what videos you get subscribers from, but I think that these would just be listed generically and I would have no way of knowing, but I can at least know through the traffic sources, I can at least know how many people came to the YouTube channel through the quackersworld.com link. It will at least tell me that. And I could also pass that link through some other tools to give me more detailed analytics myself, but I'm just not gonna do that, at least not at this time. I'm just gonna let it sit the way it is. I figure I'm going to, with this sticker, he's gonna be limited edition. I'm going to do no more than 1,000 of him. And then I have other designs I can move on to, other duck designs that will also make really good stickers that pop. So I'm gonna do 1,000 of him and see what I get out of it. Somehow, get in frame, Yes. I'm gonna do 1,000 of him and see what happens. And I'm gonna try to do a bare bones minimum of 500 images with the watermark. And between the two of them, we'll see what happens. And I'll come back later on and update you on my progress for this. But I think there's some of you that might not want to wait for that update. You might want to just go ahead and try it now yourself, and I highly encourage you to. If you need help with the sticker design, just reach out in the comments and I'll do my best to point you in the right direction. If you need, if you would like to know where I got my stickers printed, I'll be more than happy to tell you that, but there's infinite sources for that you can find on your own. And the main thing is just go somewhere and register a domain name and set it to point to your YouTube channel and put the code in the link. Put the code in the link. Give people the, put it to them right away. That you don't have to ask them to subscribe. The web browser is going to ask them. As soon as they get there, it's going to come up and say, would you like to subscribe? Yes or no? That's what you want. You want to put the choice to them right away. So anyway, that's enough babbling. I just wanted to document this experiment so that I will have a clear indication of where I started from, because it's probably going to morph and change over time, and I'm going to have various types of results from different aspects, and I just wanted to document where I'm starting at, and mostly I wanted to encourage you to do the same thing, because I really think it's going to help my channel a lot, and I definitely think that it will help your channel as well. So I wanted to encourage you to try this. Woof. Wow, is this better now that I'm ending the video? So I just wanted to encourage you to try this for yourself, and please do. And if you do, let me know how it works out for you, please. So yeah, that's about it. Thank you so much for listening to me babble. I love you guys. Quackers out.